So hi everybody and welcome to tonight's call. Thank you everybody for joining. I'm just going to introduce myself first and just give you a little bit of a background of how the products and the business has helped me from an equestrian point of view. So we're all pretty much riders on here, so it'd be really cool to put in the chat what discipline you were in. Show jumping, eventing, whatever it is or whatever you have horses for. Get that in the chat because it'd be really awesome to see what everyone's up to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through the products that we offer, and then I'm going to just show you a bit more about the business, and then we're going to get Eve on at the end just to share her story. So my name's Amy and I've been using these incredible products now for over 7 years, and I started when I was working full-time with horses, running my own equestrian business, and I felt absolutely burnt out, run off my feet. I was super busy all of the time, and I was really struggling with my energy levels. I was just feeling exhausted. I was always getting ill and run down and just struggling. So I don't know if anyone else can relate to that. So I actually saw these products on Facebook originally, never heard of them before, and I just loved them straight away. I just loved the idea of it because they're natural whole food based nutrition, and they just slot into your lifestyle perfectly. So for me being super busy, they just fitted in perfectly. And I love the fact that they were designed for athletes and that they were going to give me loads more energy. So got myself on the products, and I just found that it just took my energy levels through the roof. And I had loads more energy to ride my 10 horses every day. And now for the past 7 years, I very rarely get ill. I very rarely get run down anymore. My skin's so much clearer, and my hair just grows so much more thicker, and it grows faster, and it's so much more healthier as well. And my nails are super strong and they grow really quickly as well. And I just think it's just so lovely to be able to wake up every day with this amazing energy, able to go and do my horses at 100%, because we all focus so much on what our horses are getting fed. And I think it's really important that as riders, to really improve this partnership, that we get ourselves the best, we get ourselves super healthy, our immune system super strong, we get ourselves feeling our best so that we can go out there and do the best that we can every single day. So that's how the products have helped me, and I absolutely love them. I'm super passionate, and I'll be on them forever. You know, I take them every single day now for the past 7 years, and I'll be taking them forever. I absolutely love them. So I'm just going to share my screen now and just take you through the product range so you guys can see what they are. So just bear with me. So the first product that we have is our incredible premium capsules, which if you can see me on the little corner screen as well, you'll be able to see. So these are the little pots that they come in. So basically these are the essence of 30 varieties of fruits, vegetables and berries, and literally on the screen you can see the ingredients that are in them. They're whole food based nutrition, so they are not compared to a multivitamin. They just do not compare, because these are made from real fruits, vegetables and berries that are totally raw. They're picked at the peak of ripeness. They get juiced, they get dried at a low temperature so that it doesn't damage the nutrients. The water and the fibre is removed, and they just literally encapsulate all of the micronutrients. So your vitamins, your minerals, all of those antioxidants, all of that goodness is encapsulated in those capsules. And all you do is you take 2 of each every single morning with a big glass of water with your breakfast, and all of those varieties of raw fruits, veggies and berries are going straight into your bloodstream, and your body then uses it on a cellular level. So these are honestly incredible. These are so amazing for your immune system, keeping that boosted, having clearer skin, helping your hair, helping your nails, having just that all day sustainable energy, and just keep you feeling amazing. These are just like a safety belt for health. And we all know that we need to be having like our 5 a day. That's what the government recommends. But a lot of us actually struggle to do this, and a lot of the fruit and veg from the supermarket is just not the same as what it used to be. The nutrient value is just not as good quality. So we all have a nutrition gap, and this is where this comes in. So it just helps to bridge a nutritional gap, get in those extra nutrients, those extra varieties, and the results are incredible. It's the most researched nutritional product on the market in the world. So there's over 30 peer-reviewed scientific journals that are gold standard, double-blind, placebo-tested, that have been taken out at many universities across the world to actually back up and prove that these actually get into the bloodstream and they have a really positive benefit on the body. There's plenty of scientific studies. So if you want to know more about them and you want to look into them more, then get back to the person that's invited you and they can point you in the right direction and give you that information. So these are literally like our most popular product. These are incredible. If you are a mum or if you know of any children, then when you actually order the premium capsules, you can get the chewable version for absolutely free. These are fab. So as long as your children are between the ages of 4 and 21 years old, you can get £330 worth of free nutrition for your children, which is just incredible. They're like little gummy sweets. They're super tasty, and it's just a really nice feeling knowing that your children, again, they're getting 17 different types of fruit and veg in those gummies. And again, just the same with the capsules. They bridge that nutritional gap, flood your children's bodies with all of that goodness, and it has such a positive impact. Like you can see on the screen that all the positive impacts that children have had all over the world. There's 150,000 children worldwide that get their products for free. So it's just a great thing that's available. Next, we have our vegan omegas, which again, these are incredible. I've got them here. So these are totally plant-based, so no fish, no fishy burps, no fish oils. These are totally plant-based, and these are incredible. So your body cannot actually produce omegas. You have to get it from your diet. And what's great about these is that these contain such a wide variety. So they've got omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, all coming from plants and seeds. So these are amazing. These are really good for your brain health, your eye health, your heart health. These are also amazing for your skin and your hair as well, and your joints. And just the results from these, again, are incredible. We call them liquid gold. Next, we have our amazing shakes, which I've got here again. These come in chocolate and vanilla flavour. These are fab for like a breakfast or a lunch on the go. These are also amazing for post-workout and just a healthy snack. So these are super versatile. So if you're looking to have some help with weight management, then these can be used for that. These can also help you with, if you want to build muscle and tone up, they can help with that. And also if you just want to gain some healthy weight, these can also be used for that. Or if you're just looking for a healthy breakfast on the go, these were fab for me when I first started, when I was so busy with the horses. What I loved about these is I could whiz these up, take it out the door of me to the yard, and as the horses would be having all their breakfast, I would be literally drinking my shake, having my breakfast. And what I love about them is it's a really nice feeling knowing that you've got all of your nutrients in there that's equal to a healthy meal. So all of your macronutrients, your proteins, your carbs, and your fats. So you're flooding your body again with all of that incredible macronutrition. And these are fab. These are slow release energy throughout the day as well. And they taste amazing. They're not like horrible powdery shakes you have with water and they taste disgusting. These taste incredible. You can make smoothies with them. You can make pancakes. I absolutely love the pancakes. You can do energy balls. There's so many different things that you can do with them. Loads of different recipes, and they never get boring. So these are just fab for if you're super busy on the go all of the time, and you struggle to get your meals in, then these are great to bridge that gap, to just help keep you going in the day, just to have something on the go. Then we've got our Lift, which is the world's first natural energy drink. And this is amazing for getting you going in the morning if you want a bit of an extra boost on those days that we need it. These are fab for that mid-afternoon slump. And I also love to use these for a pre-workout, and just super handy. Like if you know you've got an afternoon of riding and you're feeling a little bit like fatigued, a little bit tired, make one of these up with water and they'll give you that instant energy. These are full of B vitamins. which are really good for giving you that instant energy. They're also really just good energy for the mind and the body as well. So it's also really, really good for mental awareness, like mental alertness as well. And what's great about these is that these are much lower in sugar to your typical energy drinks, and like they're totally healthy, totally natural, and I love them. And then we have our fat loss and energy booster, which is another great product that we have. This is the final product on our product range, and this is just purely for weight management. You have it 20 to 30 minutes before your meals. It makes you feel fuller for longer, stops you overeating and over snacking, and these just slot in perfectly into your day. Like I say, you just literally mix them up into a drink before you eat your meals. I personally love these before a bit of a treat night, because it just limits the damage and doesn't make me feel so guilty. And sometimes if you do find yourself at horse shows and you're getting tempted by the burgers and the cheesy chips, because we know that's all there at the horse shows, obviously not at the moment with lockdown, but we know what it can be like, then again, these really help you out with that, as well as the shakes and the capsules are really, really good for that as well. So that is our product range. We are also certified by Informed Choice. So these are fab for athletes, like I've said. So all levels of competition, even up to Olympians, are perfectly fine to use these products if they're getting tested. When you order the products, you get an incredible online support group. You get recipes, you get a program to follow, you get to be part of an incredible positive community, which is something that's really special to these products. It's not just, you know, get on the products and you're on your own like you would if you were to buy these from the shops. You would get no support. You know, with this, you get a health coach, you get support, you get so much value. And what I've learned about health and nutrition from these products and from being part of the community and the recipes that we do, you know, I've learned so much about what healthy living actually is about and clean eating. And we give you all the tools to keep this going for the rest of your life. So we also have incredible testimonials. So before I go on to the business, I just want to show you our testimonials page. So as you guys can see, there's thousands and thousands of people all over the world that are using these products and having incredible results. So obviously, if you want to be added into this group, you can go back to the person that's invited you and you can go and have a look. But you can see that from fat loss to how people's bodies change are just incredible. You've got nails there, you've got skin, you've got hair from our amazing capsules. Another hair one there where someone's hair is just growing so much more thicker and faster. Another one there for beauty, and there's children here now benefiting. So this is from using the Omegas. Child's skin has improved. So it's just endless. It's just mind-blowing. See, this is a weight gain results as well. So it's just so versatile. And, you know, I mean, I've been doing this business for 7 years, and the amount of stories that I just see over and over and over again is just incredible, where we see people getting on these products every day and the positive impact that it has on their health and on their bodies is just insane. So this one is for eczeama, where the capsules have improved this lady's eczema. So it's just incredible. Absolutely love it, and the results speak for themselves. Like another skin one there. So it's just the power of good nutrition, and it speaks for itself. So that is more information there about the products. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the business opportunity. Before I do that, I'm just going to tell you a little bit, hold on, where have we gone, about why I got started in the business. So when I was running my own equestrian business, working full time with horses, I had that one income stream. All of my eggs were in one basket. And actually I found myself, I was living at home with my mum, and even though, you know, I loved the horses, but my income was coming in and it was going out as quickly as it was coming in, out on the horsey bills, out on all the bills, and I wasn't left with much for myself or for anything really at the end of each month. So I had too much month at the end of the money, and it just seemed like a no-brainer to add on a secondary income stream and to have a plan B to go alongside my horses that would totally fit in and around my busy life, that would just give me that plan B, that second income stream. Like, it was just a no-brainer for me. I on the products anyway, and I was loving the products. So when I was introduced to the business, for me, I just thought it's a no-brainer. Even though I was a little bit skeptical, I wasn't sure if I was going to have time for it because I was so busy. I was competing up and down the country. You know, we're all busy. Every single one of us are busy. And I thought I wouldn't have time for it. But what I realised was it's so simple. It's all from your phone, and it literally just slots in again to your day so perfectly. So I'll take you through a bit more now about the business. So share my screen again. So like I said, this is literally like the perfect plan B. And what I love so much about it is that you get a shop link. So when somebody wants to order the products through your recommendation, all you would do is simply send them your shop link and they would order. It's just so simple. It takes like 60 seconds. The company does what I call all of the hard work for you. So the company will then ship the products to your customer. They will then pay you your commission for that referral straight into your bank account on the 10th of every single month. So that leaves us to do all of the easy work, what I call the easy work, which is recommending and sharing the products. We all recommend and share things that we love all of the time. We all recommend movies or Netflix documentaries or clothing brands of a particular horse brand that we love. You know, we all recommend things all of the time. Word of mouth marketing now is one of the most best ways to get the word out and help people and build that business. So word of mouth is the best way. So, and that's all this is, because we're already doing that anyway, and that's all this is. So it's, you have no stock, no delivering, and no risk. So again, that was a massive tick for me. Like I said, I was so busy, and when I realized that it was all online and all I had to do was do my shop link, that's when I realized how easy and simple it was, and this is how I could fit it into my busy life. So when somebody wants to order through your referral, you get your 20% commission. We also have a 20% repeat commission. So this again was something that was a massive tick for me that I really loved. I had a bit of a light bulb moment. So the repeat commission is residual income. So you have the opportunity with this to get paid over and over and over again for doing something once. And it's a little bit like the pop stars with their songs that they make. They have royalties on. So a pop star might make a song years ago. Every time that's played on the radio, years and years later, they get paid every single time for the rest of their life. And that's the same that you have with this business. You can get a happy customer that can be on the product with you for life. And every single month you are getting paid that repeat commission over and over and over again for doing something once. I mean, I've got customers that have been with me now for the 7 years that I've been doing this, and they just want to have the product keep coming over and over again, which is just incredible. And obviously we have to look after our customers, make sure we're helping and supporting them, and it's just amazing. And like I said, we're already doing this. We're already recommending things that we love, but we don't get paid for recommending a horse brand, or oh, you should have Kingsland, or oh, you should have this hat or this saddle. You know, we recommend things passionately all the time because I've got this saddle and I think you should have it because it's the best. We recommend that all the time, but we don't get paid for that. You know, we recommend it anyway because we love it. And that's what this is about. This is all this is. It's that simple. So when I first started, I just wanted to earn an extra £500 a month, totally part-time, just to help pay off some of my horsey bills. So these are some of the bills that I ticked off my list from this business in my first few months of joining. You know, those expensive livery bills, farrier, the vet bills, those awful sudden bills as well that come out of nowhere. God, if you've got a horse box or a trailer, helping with that. Horse feed and hay and bedding, like we pay for these things every single month anyway, so why not add in a secondary income stream that's going to help, that could help pay for these things? It's just an absolute no-brainer. Show entries, horse insurance, loans and credit cards, mortgage and rent, petrol in your car. That was a thing for me. I used to have to fill up my car, my little Peugeot 106, with petrol at sort of £5 or £10 a time when I was doing like a lot of freelance work. I couldn't afford to put much more in than that. And this business has allowed me to actually get an Audi TT, my dream car, and I can fill it up now just to the click and not have to worry. So, you know, it just gives you a bit of an insight of what this business can do. And, you know, even just having some extra income coming in to help pay for that petrol and that horse box, for the diesel in the horse box. You've got new tax. So maybe you can even, I know a lot of the girls in the team have kind of used this income as well over time to sort of dream a little bit and sort of have those treats and, you know, get themselves some new riding gear, even a new horse or a new saddle, new horse box, and even saving up for like new equestrian property. So it's incredible what this can do. It's limitless. You get to pretty much choose what you want to earn, whether it's a little bit or a lot, because you are totally your own boss. So it's £50 to join, which is just blows me away. And that gets you your very own online office where you run your whole business from your mobile phone. It gets you your very own personal website shop link where people can order through. It also has all of the information on about the products and the business, and gets you to be part of our amazing team where you get full training to help get you started and off to a good start. We have these amazing bonuses. So as you can see on your screen right now, we have an amazing bonus system. So the first promotion that I actually want to point out to you is Partner Plus with an £80 bonus. And this is just a great example to show you of what can be achieved quite early on in your business journey. So to hit this promotion, just to make it super simple, all you need is 5 customers. And your own orders can go towards that as well. So that would mean you'd only need 4 customers. So that could be like your family, your friends, it could be people on social media. You smash that in 30 days, you get your first promotion to Partner Plus, you get your £80 bonus, plus your commissions, you also get a pay rise. And that is literally going to be getting on for about £200 in your first month from a £50 investment. It's just absolutely no risk. And we had plenty of girls smash this last month who just joined. So these are some of the girls that just joined last month. Here's some of their pays on the screen. So you can see that new girls are joining every single month. They're smashing it and just benefiting from it so much. So if we can do it, you can do it too. We can teach you and show you how. If you are positive and you're ready to get to work and you're teachable, then come and join us, come and get involved. But what I will say is if you're negative and you just want to get rich quick scheme, then this is not for you. This is a business. You do have to put in the work. And like I say, if you're that type of person, then you'd be amazing and part of our team, part of our community. What I love about it as well is that we're also positive and we all empower and support one another. I've never known anything else like it in my entire life. Absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to get Eve on now, who's just going to share her story of how the products and the business has helped her. So Eve, are you able to unmute yourself?
Yes, I am.
Hey, okay.
Unmuted. Can you all hear me?
I think so, yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry about my crazy hair. Anyway, yeah, hi, I'm Eve. I've been in the business now for, I joined in 2016, and at the time I had seen posts on Facebook about Juice Plus and not really thought anything of it. It was one of those things that sort of kept popping up a bit, never thought anything of it. And then I was chatting to a friend of mine who used to come and massage the horses for me. And my nails, at the time, my little boy was 4 and my daughter was just coming up to 1. So I was knackered all the time because, you know, I had a toddler and a baby. So I could be up sort of 6-7 times a night, no joke. My hair was not very great. My nails were rubbish. It was like my last baby, my daughter, it's sort of like she'd zapped all the goodness out of my body, which is fine because, you know, you have your body grows a baby and that's all good. But it was just taking me a long time to get back to normal. Anyway, this particular day, I had one good nail, and I was really proud of my nail. It wasn't particularly long, but it just seemed to be strong and great. And I was like, oh, thank goodness, my nails are coming right. And I snapped it on the stable door. And I was so cross. And I was like, you know, sort of cursing and getting cross. And she said, what's the matter? And I said, oh, bloody nails. you know, and I just sort of told about my story. And she said to me, have you tried Juice Plus? And I said, no. And she said, well, the berry capsules, they're amazing for skin, hair and nails and your energy levels. You know, why don't you give it a try? You know, it's literally £5 a month, £5 a week for 4 months. And I said, all right, yeah, great. And literally didn't give it another thought. And I'd spent so much on other stuff, you know, topical applications and all these things for my nails that nothing was working. So anyway, like 6 weeks later, she came out to massage the horse again, and she said to me, how are your nails? And I said, they're terrible. And she said, look, why don't you just try these capsules? They are amazing. She said, you know, trust me. And the great thing for me as well at the time was, she said, if you really don't get on with them, you can send your unopened pot back and get for free of charge and get a full refund. So I thought, oh, well, that's quite, you know, that's worth the risk, really. I thought for £5 a week, I've spent more than that on, you know, all these other things. So I thought I'd give it a go. So I signed up to the products, ordered the berries, and they arrived. And I'm not kidding you, within a matter of weeks, I was feeling a difference. And obviously, I know they come in a 4-month supply, the capsules, and that's so that, you know, all these things take like so many days to regenerate your skin cells and all this sort of thing. But by the end of the 4 months, most people should be feeling the benefits. But within a matter of weeks, I was. Even though I was still getting up in the night, I would in the morning just jump out of bed like I'd had the best sleep ever, even though I'd had an uninterrupted night's sleep. And the other biggie for me was my weight, even with the capsules. Now, I was never overly bothered about my weight at all. I sort of knew I'd put on a bit with a baby, and when I had my baby, I dropped it a bit. I haven't got a set of scales in the house, I have to be honest. But I always go on how I feel and how my clothes fit. So for me, my marker after having a baby was to get back into a certain pair of jeans. And again, I didn't go on any fad diets or anything like that. I was breastfeeding, you know, the weight was coming off. But my biggest thing was I was serial chocoholic, just terrible. And I remember it was around Easter time when I started on the capsules, because my husband had bought me a bag of mini eggs. And he was going upstairs for a shower, and he sort of threw me this bag of mini eggs, you know, nicely, not chuck them at me. He threw me this bag of mini eggs and said, oh, well, you know, I've got these for you from the shop. I was like, oh, that's great, thank you. Anyway, he went upstairs, had a shower, came back downstairs, and then he said, oh, I'll have a mini egg if you've got any left, because normally I'd have just polished them off. And I handed him the bag, and I hadn't even opened it. And he said, are you all right? What's the matter? And I was like, I haven't got any grapes, or, you know, I just fancy some grapes. And he's like, yeah. So he went off and got me some fruit. And that, I think, for me was the realization point that actually, because I was feeding my body all this nutrition and all the good stuff, that's what I was craving. So obviously that isn't a vicious circle. That's like the opposite of a vicious circle. So obviously I was craving fruit and veg over chocolate. So I was eating more fruit and veg over chocolate. So the weight just sort of fell off without trying, which again, like I say, not that I was drastically trying to lose weight anyway, but obviously I knew I had this pair of jeans that I wanted to get back in. Anyway, a little while after that, people started saying to me, God, have you got so much energy? You know, I was going to sort of baby groups and, you know, toddler groups and this sort of thing. And they're like, is she sleeping through now? And I'm like, no, you know, still up a few times a night. They're like, how have you got so much energy? I said, oh, it's these capsules are amazing. So I would put them on to the lady who I bought them off. And my hairdresser said to me, because I hadn't been for a while, she said, what are you washing your hair in? Your hair feels amazing. So, you know, just the normal stuff. And she said, well, it's just so different. And I said, well, actually, I'm taking these berry capsules. So all the people around me started noticing a difference in me. So I was sort of putting them onto the lady who I bought the products off. And it was at that point, she turned around to me and said, why don't you do the business? And I straight away was like, no, I can't do this business. No, I can't sell anything. Oh, I'm not very good on Facebook. Oh, no, definitely not me. And she said to me, you're doing it anyway. You're selling the products. You know, you're referring people to me. They have seen a notice in you. It's not like you're doing a hard sell or having to get a phone book out and ring a load of randoms. Why don't you just sign up and just see how you get on? You know, for 50 quid, it's worth it. So I did, and I've never looked back, because at that point I was lucky in that I worked for my husband, and I was self-employed. I had my own sort of accounts business. But after the children, I realised that I didn't really want to be doing accounts, because actually when I was young, free and single, if you like, I could ride my horses in the day and do what I wanted in the day, and I could sit down at night and crack on with people's accounts. However, when you've got a baby and then you've got no sleep and you're limited and all this sort of thing, with the deadlines of accounts, I knew I didn't want that. So I signed up to the business. I hit my first promotion in so easily, because literally it's just a few orders, like Amy said. And it's just gone from strength to strength. And it has also enabled me to stop my accounts business, which I didn't really want to do anyway because of the deadlines, and have this as my sole income. So it's perfect. It fits around the children. It fits around the horses. I've never had to miss anything at school. I've been to every single end of term assembly. The school ring me, can you come swimming? Yeah, I can help with swimming. Can you do reading? Yeah, I can do reading. I can go on school trips with the children, every sports day, Christmas concert. And for me, that is just incredible, because so many of my friends literally had to drop the children off when they were, from nursery, being like, I don't know, 1, and they miss all these things, or they have to have time off from a boss, and you have to, Christmas is a nightmare because there's so many people in an office and they all want Christmas off with the children. So for me, that was a massive, massive deal. I could never, ever have to miss any of that. And then from the product side of things, being a rider, my diet was terrible. Obviously, it was improving with the berry capsules, but I used to skip breakfast all the time. Having horses, dogs, husband, children to sort in the morning, I would always be last. And if I was going for a lesson with my horse, I would get the kids to school, sort the horses out, get my horse on a lorry, stop at the petrol station on the way to my lesson, and get a Red Bull and a Galaxy at 10:30, and that would be the first thing I'd had to eat all morning. I mean, how bad is that? And then, so obviously, as I was selling the products, I learned more and more about what was available, and I saw the shakes, and I thought, these are just a no-brainer. And I've literally had a shake pretty much for breakfast every single morning since, unless I've been on holiday or whatever. And they're just incredible. And like now, I'm not particularly, I don't want to lose weight. I'm not doing it for a weight loss thing. It's just, it works with my lifestyle. I can get up in the morning, I can have a shake in the car on the way to school, in the lorry if I'm going out with a horse, or just, out on the yard or whatever. And especially when I was eventing, I could get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're sort of up and you're ready, your horse is ready, you want to just crack on. I didn't have time or the inclination to sit down and have a bowl of cereal. So often I would go for the whole event, and then obviously I'd get to the competition, nerves would kick in, can't eat anything. Mum would used to beg me to have like a polo before I went cross country, because she's like, you need some sugar. And then after cross country, then I'd eat, but it could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And what's that shows? Chips and burgers, like fried, greasy crap, basically. And you're sort of so high and running on adrenaline, and then you shove all these burgers and chips in your mouth, and then you get home at the end of the day and just crash and feel dreadful. So for me, the shakes were amazing for that. The whole family have been on everything now. My husband and I have the premium capsules. He was a big, they won't work, blah, 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 And then I caught him one morning sneaking my capsules. I was like, right, that's it, pal, you can buy your own. The children have the Chewies. We all have, I have the Lift energy drink, because my husband, again, if he was going out for a day or a meeting or whatever, he'd always have like a Monster or something gross like that. So he's on the Lift now. And it's just incredible. We all feel amazing. The children have never had a day off school from being ill, ever, which, again, is perfect. I mean, you drop your kids off at school, then you were to get a phone call. What do you do if you're at work? You've got to then come get your children, and it's, so that we're all so healthy. And just quickly, I know we're sort of running out of time a bit, but probably after about a year, when John and I had been on the products, we went to a rugby club ball, and they're all rugby players, so they're all big drinkers anyway. And I remember walking into this ball, and it was summertime, and they all their complexions like grey, not just hair, like the skin looked grey. And I looked at John and I thought, oh my God, even John with like zero makeup on, and just obviously no makeup, just from being out in the garden a bit, but he's often in the office, he just looks so healthy. And I can remember looking around thinking, God, we've got like this glow, and everyone else just looks so grey. So the benefits are endless with these products. They're convenient, they're tasty, they're affordable. You know, you look at the prices of what people will pay on a meal deal or what they pay on takeaways every month. This is like a fraction of that, and it's just so much better for you. So the business is brilliant, the products are brilliant, and I just can't ever see, well, I won't do anything else. I will continually have the products for as long as I live. And I'm going to keep, you know, this business is just perfect, because why wouldn't you want to be able to earn a full-time wage from the comfort of your sofa? You know, who wouldn't want that? So I hope I've been useful. I'm sorry if I've gone on a bit, because I know I get a bit talky. But yeah, you know, obviously if you know, if you want to ask me anything, or Amy or whoever put you on the call, just do, because, you know, it's just amazing. So yeah, I hope you all, you know, to see you all soon.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Eve. Like, I absolutely love your story, and just amazing, like, just to hear how, you know, the products have helped you and the business and how it slots in, and just incredible. Like, I love your passion. Amazing. So thank you so much for coming on and for sharing that with us. I think you've pretty much inspired everyone on the call. So thank you everybody for jumping on and just checking this out. Get back to the person that's invited you on, and literally just strike whilst the iron is hot, because the time is now. Our business is going absolutely nuts. We're having record breaking months. You know, everybody wants to get healthier through this time. Everyone's looking for a plan B. Business is going crazy. There's no better time than right now to just jump in and say yes, get on the products, say yes to the business, get yourself started. We'll help you learn and get you going, and you can come and be part of our amazing community and join our mission to inspire healthy living around the world and help riders all over the world, because this is a perfect products and the perfect business for so many riders all over the world. So thank you so much for joining, everybody, and we'll see you all again this time again next week. Bye.